After 147 days floating 250 miles above Earth, 4 space explorers have just completed what might be one of the final chapters in the International Space Station's legendary story. But here's where it gets controversial. Should we really be letting this incredible orbital laboratory drift into the ocean? This past Saturday witnessed the triumphant homecoming of NASA's Crew-10 mission as their SpaceX Dragon capsule gracefully descended through California's coastal skies, cushioned by billowing parachutes before making a perfect Pacific Ocean splashdown. The quartet of international space heroes, NASA's seasoned commander McClain, alongside pilot Nichole Ayers, Japan's JAXA representative Takuya Onishi, and Russia's Roscosmos cosmonaut Kirill Peskov, had just wrapped up an intensive 5-month orbital research marathon that began with their March launch. But here's the part most people miss. Their 17-hour journey back to Earth wasn't just a simple ride home. Picture this. As their spacecraft screamed through the atmosphere at breakneck speeds, the exterior temperatures soared to a scorching 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt copper. Yet inside, our returning heroes remained comfortably cool, protected by cutting-edge thermal shielding technology. What exactly were they doing up there for nearly half a year? The answer might surprise you. These 4 dedicated researchers conducted over 200 groundbreaking scientific experiments, each one designed to unlock the mysteries of long-duration spaceflight and prepare humanity for the ultimate journey to Mars and beyond. From studying how materials behave in zero gravity to monitoring the complex physiological and psychological changes that occur in the human body during extended space missions, every single day contributed to our species' greatest adventure. We accomplished some truly remarkable operational milestones up there, shared pilot Nichole Ayers with infectious enthusiasm. The views were absolutely breathtaking, and honestly, we shared some of the biggest belly laughs of our lives together. It was an unforgettable experience. For Ayers and her Russian colleague Peskov, this marked their inaugural voyage beyond Earth's atmosphere. Talk about starting your space career with a bang. Meanwhile, veterans McClain and Onishi were returning for their second stint aboard humanity's most sophisticated orbital outpost. The timing of their return was perfectly choreographed, as Crew-11 had already taken up residence on the station just 1 week prior. The fresh faces of NASA astronauts Zina Cardman and Mike Finke, joined by JAXA's Kimia Yui and Russian cosmonaut Oleg Platonov, are now settling in for their own 6-month scientific adventure, continuing the endless cycle of discovery and maintenance that keeps this engineering marvel operational. This successful mission represents SpaceX's 12th crew transportation flight to the ISS, a remarkable achievement that completely transformed America's space capabilities. Remember, it was only in 2020 that Elon Musk's private space company began shouldering the responsibility of ferrying astronauts to orbit, effectively ending nearly a decade of uncomfortable dependence on Russian Soyuz rockets following the Space Shuttle program's retirement in 2011. And this is where the story takes a bittersweet turn that should make every space enthusiast's heart skip a beat. Since October 31st, 2000, that's nearly 25 years, humans have maintained an unbroken presence aboard the International Space Station. Yet NASA and its international partners are planning to deliberately deorbit this irreplaceable scientific treasure sometime around 2030, sending it to a fiery grave in the Pacific Ocean. All of us understand deeply that we might never experience anything like this again, reflected Mission Commander McClain before departure, her voice heavy with emotion. These final days have been incredibly meaningful as we've contemplated what an extraordinary privilege it's been to be part of this legacy. Now here's the controversial question that's dividing the space community. Is NASA making the right call by scrapping the ISS in favor of unproven commercial space stations? while the agency hopes private companies will step up to provide new orbital facilities for future astronauts. Critics argue we're potentially throwing away decades of irreplaceable infrastructure and experience. What do you think? Should we preserve this engineering masterpiece as a monument to human achievement, or is it time to boldly embrace the next generation of space habitats? Are we being too hasty in retiring what many consider the greatest collaborative achievement in human history? Share your thoughts below. This is a debate that deserves passionate voices from all perspectives.